Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to a video that I've wanted to do for a really long time but never had the goods to do it. So let's back up and talk about this conversation. So for years and years and years, you guys know I have loved the Dior lip glows. I have got here 7 of them. That's how much I love them, in all different colours. Obviously, that'd be weird if not. And I've been bigging these up for donkey's years. But recently, a new craze has taken over TikTok, and it is basically the YSL Candy Glaze. And they're a very similar idea to the lip glow. And I wanted to give my opinion as which I felt was better. The problem is I couldn't get my hands on this YSL Candy Glaze. I couldn't. It was sold out everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. I couldn't get it. I picked up the shade 02, which is like the neutral shade, which is the one I wanted, and you couldn't get hold of it. So I'm going to deep dive a review of the Dior lip glow versus the Candy Glaze. If that's something you're interested in, keep on watching. If you are new here, my name is Kath. I am 45. I am a part-time YouTuber. I have a full-time job. This is kind of like my hobby. I started my channel like 4 years ago when I started growing out my grey hair during the pandemic. And I've just kind of kept things going. I'm a massive beauty product addict. I love all things luxury beauty. And this really interested me. So if that's something you're interested in, just subscribe below and I will see you every Sunday for a video. So let's get into the lip glow versus Candy Glaze. So lip glows have been going for, I want to say about 12 years. I didn't go for one for quite a while because they are pricey. They're like, now they're about £32 each. Back in the day, they were about £26, £27. And the first one came out and it was pink 001, and it's like a Your Lips But Better shade. It helps to enhance the natural colour of your lips and be really moisturising and really glossy, all those good things. I used to love really pigmented lipsticks. When I was much younger, I loved really strong lipsticks, lots of reds and pinks and browns and everything. I've got hundreds of lipsticks. But over the last kind of 3 years or so, the Dior lip glows for me are just everyday staples. And I think it's because I go a bit heavier now with my eyeshadows. I love McGrath and Natasha Denona shadows, and they're very pigmented. Some of the colour stories are quite in your face, quite glittery. So I found that a more neutral lip just suited me better. So long story short, I've now got millions of these lip glows in every single colour. As we're talking, I will do a split screen of them for you of application, but I'll go through the shades that I have. So I have the Dior number 8, which is their red shade. Now all of these look really pigmented and they are not. They just go on like a lip balm, but they just bring out the natural colour of your lip and they just sort of deposit a bit of this colour on there, as you will see by the video. But the Dior 8 is a fantastic one for nights out and things. And the best thing about them is when you're applying them, I don't have to look at a mirror. I can just slap it on and you can't really go too wrong with them at all. They just apply beautifully. Then we have Rosewood, which is one of my more recent pickups. And honestly, it's just the most stunning sort of muted pink shade. Goes really well with the look that I've got on today. And it just, again, you don't have to look when you apply them. They're just brilliant. The shine is incredible. This one is fully up. It's nearly run out. This is one of my all-time favorites, and it is Raspberry. And this is a very much a spring summer kind of color, but again, it's so neutral that you could just wear it, you know, with anything, like any eye palette story. It doesn't really matter too much. And then Coral is probably my least favourite because on me it just doesn't really show up very much. It's nice, but I wouldn't rush to buy it again. But again, you know, I don't dislike it. Like, it's one of those that I will use it up until the bitter end. And then we have the OG 001. This still to this day is like absolutely everything. I love it so, so much. And it's so hard to explain to people. When you look at it, it just looks like nothing. But when you apply it, regardless of your skin tone, it will make your lips look better. And this one is the 039 Warm Beige. This is beautiful. I love this one. And it goes with all of my darker sort of neutral browns and copper kind of eye stories. And then finally we have the Cinnamon Shimmer, which is a glittery type one, which I don't know if it's exclusive online. I think I got it online directly from Dior, but I'm not sure if it's available in stores. But again, it's just stunning. And it is quite different to Warm Beige on, because I was thinking they might be the same. I didn't really care because I thought, well, I'll always use them, and I love Warm Beige, but it is a bit different. And I'll also do a screenshot of Berry, which I don't have anymore because it was like a winter colour that ran out a while ago. I haven't repurchased it since, but I'll put it in just so you can see. And that's pretty much, I want to say, all of them they have. I don't think there are many more colours other than that. And then now I will apply here the YSL Candy Glaze, which I'm not crazy about, guys. Let me explain. So I am wearing the Candy Glaze now. I've got nothing on underneath it. This is a very neutral, milky pink. And for that, you'd think that I would be all over it. You know my Chanel Rose Naif obsession, which is like a pink lip gloss that is like a milky pink. I don't know what it is with me and milky lip products. I just absolutely love them. One thing I don't like about this is the packaging. The packaging is beautiful, but I hate this element. Listen, when you click it up. And that's what it looks like. What I don't like about it is how squishy it is. This weather, it's fine. It's the middle of March. If I had this in my handbag in summer, I think it would melt. It's really, really like squidgy. I don't need to apply any pressure to apply this. And when you pull it down, it kind of sticks to the sides, and to be honest, it's quite sticky. It does feel like a lip gloss. It's meant to be a tinted balm. Obviously this is not tinted, but there are lots of colours in the range. It's very glossy. It does have the gloss, and it's got that kind of wet look without being an actual lip gloss. But when you go outside, your hair does stick to it, which doesn't happen with the Dior lip glows. The colour range with these that I've seen on TikTok, they all kind of look the same colour. Like, no matter what shades people put on, it all kind of has the same payoff. And people really slather it on. I like the look of it, but this to me is Rose Naif. There is no difference. Let me go and get Rose Naif to now show you. So look at this. I'll be back. Right, I've just removed the Candy Glaze, so my lips now have nothing on them. This is Rose Naif by Chanel. This is my favourite lip gloss in the whole world. I don't know if you remember the drama of when mine ran out and this was sold out everywhere. I couldn't get it for months, and then I was on holiday in Spain with my mum, and we were walking through a little town, and it was a random pharmacy that had just Chanel in the window, and I was like, let me just try. They had one left, this one. So to look at, it's nothing special, right? It's just a pink lip gloss. When you put it on, it just gives your lips a tiny hint of colour, and it has like a really milky look to them. It makes them look really plump. But is that, or is that not the same as the Candy Glaze? And this is actually less sticky, which is weird. The Candy Glaze became really popular when Alex Earl on TikTok used it over, I think she put it over like a lip liner, and the internet went wild. And ever since then, I could never get my hands on it. And I got it directly from YSL. Luckily, they had like 25% off. This full price is £34 for a lip balm. I know that's the price of the Dior ones, but this is not as good as the Dior lip glows, in my opinion, to me. This is, I would easily prefer Rose Naif over this. And to be honest, I would definitely take Pink 001 over that any day of the week from the Dior lip glow range. But yeah, I was interested to try the YSL. I'm glad that I got it out of my system, and I'm glad that I don't now want to go out and buy all the colours of the YSL range. I really genuinely don't. Like, I am a Dior girl through and through when it comes to the lip glows, and I will not be deviating from them anytime soon. So if you are a lip person but you don't love really strong lipsticks, these are the best products out there, I can tell you. And I've used them now for about 10 years in all weathers. I have them in my handbag, I have them in the car, everywhere, and they don't really melt unless you leave them in direct hot sunlight. Obviously they don't melt, they don't go off, they just are amazing. To be fair, I do go through them quite a lot, so I don't know if they go off over years, but a product of that kind of quality, it's just, honestly, it's worth every penny. Lots of dupes have come out of the Dior lip glows, but none even come close. They just can't. So guys, I really hope you found this video interesting and informative. I hope you enjoyed the swatches of all of the Dior lip glows. I've wanted to do those for ages and I just never had the chance. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to catch you in my next video. Take care, guys.